Hello and thank you for joining me this week for September's unboxing video. This month the theme is Forest Friends. Again, we have our little jokes in there. Again, just something a little fun for you every month. And the Forest Friends box, we have a bunch of stamping things for you this month. So in this month's box, we have this super cute holographic sticker, compliments of UberChic. Have these mini mats from UberChic. These are really cool. I'll show you a couple different things you can do with them, but you can practice your stamping with them. You can make your own stamps. You can even mix colors together on them, see how colors are gonna go together. They're totally alcohol proof, so you can use your after wipe on these as well. We have the Goddess Within Buttercream from Light Elegance, Vanilla from Nailbasics. We have the green, this is the number 6 chrome powder from Chris Trio. We did bring in some other colors of these and they're really, really pretty, so definitely have to go check those out. The new What's Up color brush. I've recently switched to this brush for all of my colors, buttercreams and Light Elegance colors, any potted gels. I really, really like this brush a lot. You've probably seen me use it in the last few videos that we've done. And then the Sunday topping, this is the brown stamping polish from What's Up Nails. And this super cute, it is the Woodland Chic stamping plate from UberChic. This one has so many cute little woodland creatures on it. I got some mountains and trees and all sorts of fun stuff on this guy. Okay, so there's a couple things I just want to talk about before we jump into the art. So first I want to just talk about seasoning a new brush. This brush is brand new, has never been used, so it will have a little bit of a like a glue almost in the bristles. So what I'll do is I'll take my after wipe and just pump a little into the top of my pump and then soak the brush, and that'll release the casing, and then you won't break your bristles. It'll make your brush last a lot longer. And then just give that a quick little wipe and clean that out. And then taking any clear gel, I usually use First and Last, it's just the first thing that's in my drawer, but a nice thin clear gel will work. And then dip your brush into it and get it really coated with the gel. You should have a decent amount of gel on the brush. Take the lid of your gel and then just work the gel through the bristles, really twisting and spreading them out. This is seasoning your brush. This will put some gel into the brush, keep the bristles nice and hydrated. And once that's all worked through, just giving a really gentle wipe. You always want to keep a little bit of gel in your brush. Again, it will just keep those bristles nice and in place and keep them from drying out and being dehydrated. So that's it. Now your brush is seasoned, ready for use. The second thing that I'm just gonna talk about, because I don't really have a way to incorporate this into the look that I'm gonna do today, is Nailbasics Vanilla. So this is our more natural looking white. It does have a slight yellow tone to it to mimic the color of the natural nail. This is awesome for doing if someone wants like a baby boomer that's a little bit more natural, or if someone is missing a corner, this is an excellent option to build out onto your form with and fill in that corner. Then you'll avoid having like a bright white spot or a totally clear spot in your enhancement. And it is also really nice for doing new nails as well, and then in combination with build, so it has a little bit of extra strength. And then the last thing I just want to talk about as well is these UberChic mats. The one in your box is clear. I'm using my own. They are available in black as well. These, like I said before, are acetone alcohol proof. They were made to put nail polish onto, so you can use nail polish remover on these. You can fully clean them with after wipe. I'll just show you, like, there's nothing, like no bubbles that happen. This is just after wipe that I'm rubbing this with. as I was mentioning, there's lots of things that you can do with these mats. You can practice, if you do acrylic, you can totally practice your beads on these mats as well. Just make sure that you're not getting monomer directly onto the mat, that it's only the acrylic bead. I haven't personally tried it, but I have heard that it does work well. But if you like were to spill monomer on the mat, I have heard that it does bubble. So just be careful with it that way. Another thing that these mats are really great for is making your own stamp decals. So I'm just gonna do a quick little demo for you here using these little mountains. So I'm just using the What's Up black polish here. And since I'm using black, I'm actually just gonna stamp this onto the white part of this mat just so you can see what I'm doing here. So as everything as normal, picking up the stamp and laying it onto the mat. And then, so you can use a daughter tool or a little brush. I'm gonna use this tiny kind of daughter that I have here. And then I'm just gonna take some other polish colors. So I have the What's Up green, I have the white, and I also have a caption color. If anyone's interested, this is the Read It and Weep number 82. And then this is something that I would pre-make for before I see any of my clients. And they are something that you can keep for a while as well. They don't necessarily like dry out or go bad. You can put them in like a little container. But all I'm gonna do is take my daughter tool, and I'm going to start with the white. So just grabbing some of the white here, and I'm just gonna fill in the little snow caps on these mountains. And then coming in with a little bit of green. I do find it a little easier to grab the polish right off of the brush itself. And we'll fill in a couple little trees in there. And coming in with my gray for the actual mountains themselves. You don't have to worry about staying in the lines because this is going to be the back of the design. So anything that you go over like on the back, so these little black lines, it's not going to matter because we'll be flipping this over afterward. I'm going to come in with one more color. I take the caption. This is Rewind Repeat. It's number 2. Now I'm gonna let that dry completely. And while that's drying, we'll do a little bit of art and show off the rest of the stuff in this box. Okay, so now that this is completely dry, I'm gonna take the caption top coat. You can use any top coat. Quicker drying top coats, obviously you don't have to wait as long to get your design off, but you can use any top coat you like. And I'm just gonna paint this over the whole design, a nice even layer over everything, going past the design itself. And again, just gonna leave that to dry. Okay, and now the top coat's nice and dry. Just gonna take a pair of nippers and just peel this right off of the mat. And you have your little homemade decal. You can color in anything. It makes really beautiful crisp lines. It's super fun and easy to do. And like I said, you can make these ahead of time and you can just store them like this in a little container. They don't really go bad or anything. So that's a really fun option to do for your clients. And then to apply these, I like to just take a little tiny bit of top coat. And I just put a bit on the nail where I'm gonna lay down my design. This just helps it to stick and it almost like melts the polish a little. It makes it really stick onto the nail well. So I'm just gonna put this on here. Let's do right about there. And just lay that down. And cut off the excess. And then I just take a little bit of polish remover and a small brush. I'm just using a little angled brush, one of the many art brushes I have acquired over the years. And again, just putting a little bit of polish remover in the top of my pump here so I can dip my brush easily. And you can just run it along the side of the nail and it'll just dissolve away that little bit of extra design that you have, and run it along the top here to make it all blend, cleaning that all up. Okay, and then I take just a little tiny bit of bondage and I like to just run this really lightly along the edge. This will ensure that when I put my top coat on, it's actually going to stick to my free edge. Just be careful, if you brush it too much with the bondage, it acts as a polish remover as well. So you don't want to get it like right on your design, just getting the edges. And then again, just a little across that top edge, and that will make sure that your gel sticks to your whole design. You don't want to put the bondage on the design itself, because like I said, it does act as a polish remover as well. And then that's all good. We'll just let it sit for a couple seconds so that bondage can set. And then finishing off everything with your favorite